Welcome to this race. We are in the daily race B at Lago Maggiore center in reverse, and we are going to see if the WRX can hold itself up in a race. This is quite a fast lobby. It's a mix of A and A+ players. There's some very fast players in here. For example, Ballistic Ben is extremely quick in the WRX. We have qualified 4th, which is really good. We are ahead of a few A+ players, so that's always a bonus. We have door number 9, which means we are ranked 9th in terms of DR at the start of this race. So if we manage to finish 9th or higher, we probably gain some driver rating from this race. As you can see, we have 42,012 driver rating right now. And here we go, we are off for 10 laps at this track. Here we're going to see the major disadvantage of the WRX in the race. It's just slow. It has no top end. Number 1, 2 and 3 are driving away, and there's nothing we can do about it. Yes, Ballistic Ben is also in the WRX, but he has very close slipstream from the car in front of him. They're fighting though, which allows me to gain close again and get comfortably within slipstream. A little bit of understeer for Ben makes him smash into the wall, unfortunately. And while all of that happens right in front of my nose, Magical Wax has a fantastic drive out of the corner and of course the faster car and overtakes me on the outside. He manages to make it stick, so we are back in 4th position, but we have a good drive out of the corner, which is really where the WRX is strong. But again, lose it on the straight against the Scirocco. Drives off in the distance. And after only 2 laps, number 1 is already more than 2 seconds in front of us. Looks like we've cleared a little bit of a gap behind us of 1.1 seconds, which is comfortable. So hopefully we can just drive with the 4 of us, at front, and finish this race 4th, which would be a very good result given our DR scores, which surely represents something of speed. Lots of fighting up front between Magical Wax and Japan TGT Racing, with a fantastic livery that I've used in one of my lap guides before, I think. Going almost 3 wide into a corner. Can't go well. I make a little bit of a bump to Magical Wax. I hold off, I don't want to overtake him after I bumped him, so I just hold off and tuck in his slipstream, and we continue as is. Magical Wax is going slightly wide, pushes the Japanese player off, giving us 3rd position. Behind me is the Scirocco of Zauber, and he's slowly creeping up on me, gaining time on the straight as expected in the Scirocco. Preparing myself for a dive bomb. Is he close enough? No, he's not. Touch the sausage curb and have a bit of a bad access, and suddenly he's really close. I go slightly defensive just to make sure I have the inside corner, but he backs out. My focus here is just to make sure all the apexes are mine and just park my car in a way that he cannot overtake me, or he has to go the long way around. Speed wise, we're not going extremely quick. Our quality time was 47.2, and for now my fastest lap is 47.8, so we're going relatively slow compared to race pace, but there's a lot going on. Paddy and Zauber are both behind me, getting very close. This is a car that I haven't seen before. This is the Corvette. Paddy drives the Corvette and is extremely quick. He started in 8th and already is now in 4th, really making his way up the field. Corvette slowly closing in. He's too far for a dive bomb, I think. Oh, and he goes for it anyway. A slight contact, but we both survive. In the meantime, Magical Waxer number 2 is slowly driving away from us. Not quickly, so still all chances that if he makes a little bit of mistake, we're suddenly within slipstream again. So I guess the theme with driving the WRX in the race is that it's a very defensive race. People in other cars are faster than you, and therefore you just have to defend. Like here, Paddy comes all the way on the side, overtakes me, he's now 3rd. I stay on the inside line. He could have jumped in front of me. Instead I was able to outbrake him and accelerate, park my car in front on the apex so he can't overtake me on the inside. So it's a very defensive race. Bit of a problem, there's still 2 laps to go, and there's quite a lot of pressure here from a very, very fast player. And again, have a look at the speed difference, man. That is just crazy. Luckily I have the inside line, so hopefully I can do the same trick again, where I can outbrake him. He comes across. I didn't feel any contact at all, but looking at the replay I did see that there was a slight touch, and Paddy afterwards, I had a chat with him, and he said there was a bit of a lag happening, causing cars to jump, and when cars jump it's very difficult to drive cleanly, because you just, a car jumps in front of you and there's nothing you can do. So he didn't see me. Suddenly I was there, I appeared and made contact, pushed him off slightly. While the race was happening, I felt very confused because I didn't feel anything. Normally if someone taps you, you feel it in your steering wheel. I didn't feel anything. Very much under threat. 3rd position, if we can finish 3rd, that would be absolutely awesome. We have a DR of 42,000, and if we finish 3rd, for sure that will climb a bit. Just have to do a neat last few corners. It's all about just hitting apexes. If you can hit apex consistently, apex after apex after apex, you're gonna do well in races. And lucky I was able to keep it together, and we finished 3rd, a very good result. Great race, I really enjoyed it. Tight fighting, which is always good. And as you can see, it's not that rough out there. There's pretty good clean racing to be had in the daily race B, as you can see here. And that's it for now. See you at the races.